Welcome to Tanks Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As a recording time of 8:35 a.m. on the Eastern Time, Ethereum currently $2,592 at about 5.27% so far. As you can see clearly on the over crypto market and the equity market, in a pre-market perspective, obviously, we are bright green all over again. Seems like the rebound is occurring ahead of the Fed meeting that's going to be coming out later today at 2 p.m. on the Eastern Time, which we'll hear more confirmatory signal from Jerome Powell around the interest hikes and the quantitative tapering. What's the timing around it going forward? And how we triangulating with the Omicron and the COVID variants affectation that we still kind of sort through at the moment, right? In addition to that, as of yesterday, we saw the Microsoft earnings report came out. I would say it was definitely a very positive report, right, on both the top line and also on their bottom line as well with respect to the profitability. But despite that, the tech sector has been overselling collectively. And Microsoft was down approximately about 7.65% as the report came out, which was frankly just a overreaction from the market because of a lot of uncertainty being in a stir. But as you can see clearly right now on a pre-market perspective, Nasdaq is regaining momentum about 2%, rebounding the entire tech sector as well. Obviously, Microsoft is one of those giants in the ecosystem, dragging up the entire market, knowing the fact that they have a market cap of $1 trillion, right? In addition to that, we are also expecting Tesla earnings to be coming out in the aftermarket hours today. Obviously, Tesla just recently reached, or approximately reaching, knowing the fact that it's trading in the 900s right now, to the $1 trillion mark, right? And we're also going to be hearing, Elon Musk on his depictions around the economic outlook going forward as well. In addition to that, we're also going to be hearing earnings on Apple, which is another $1 trillion company that is going to be releasing their earnings report for Q4 as well, right? So those are technically needle drivers as well, but more predominantly in the tech sector. But there is a lot of integrations on crypto, and there's some symbiotic relationship between the two, tech and obviously crypto. So it could technically have some direct drag effects across the market. And in addition to that, on the technical front, we know that across the board on both the small cap tech stocks, it's been extremely submerged underwater, being highly discounted, oversold due to just overreaction as a whole. And crypto has been in the same type of characterization as well. Okay, so collectively, the momentum that we're getting right now is basically in the media front, there's less stir. Seems like there's more confirmatory signals around the interest hike. It's going to be laying on March coming up. So as people gain more certainty, and with respect to the future of how we're going to be progressing, so going forward, people have a little bit more confidence than days before, right? This is just lack of more of a diminishment of the uncertainty side of the psychology, and at the same time with the tech rebound subsequently drive the entire market to be going up. But ultimately, we still need to get confirmatory signal from the Fed, so we'll watch out for what Jerome is going to be saying. But I foresee it's going to be relatively diplomatic like usual. Nothing is going to be really that surprising unless he's going to say like, oh, we're going to have like 10 interest hikes next year or something really outrageous like that. But if we don't, right, and it's alignment, his verbiage and his speech is in alignment with Wall Street expectation, right? March, June, September, and November, then we will see a relatively green day today. And you could see that I'm in support, out of spirits, wearing a green shirt, and also have my green box behind me. I just found a shoe box around my house. It's a green shoe box that is bright green. I was like, oh, maybe it's a good feng shui figure that I put in. Not sure if that makes any sense. Not am I superstitious about this type of stuff anyways. So let's just dive into technical analysis with respect to recording time of 8:40 a.m. on the Eastern Time. Ethereum currently is basically around $2,600, about close to 6% right now. Excuse me. And we are approximately to go back up to the momentum of 2,625, which is the next consolidated level that we need to get up to. And congrats to anyone that bought in below, to like the 2,450, obviously the 2,160 if you actually got in. Congratulations to you. We are, we need to get back up on the horse by breaking above the current level. And you can see that how submerged we were at the 22 out of 70. So now we're recuperating. You see a progressive recuperation in front of our eyes right now with the 33 out of 70. So congrats again on making the logical decision and not panic, right? I know people were screaming we're gonna go down to like 1750, but technical has to make sense ultimately. It cannot just like crash down one shot, right? When you see that crash down one shot type of affectation, the ones actually can detect the logics will be buying in, and hopefully you guys took the right risk, accordingly, obviously. In respect to Bitcoin, comparable affectation with the 35 out of 70, so rebounding nicely, we broke above. So it seems like Bitcoin's leading the effort with the 37,700, which is the next level, with the 38 technically right now. So we need to keep going, and as we keep going, we're about to form a golden cross as well, which is exciting. As we form a golden cross, we will go up to 40, and then momentum will continue from there. But I think we'll probably, go up and then consolidate around 40. Wouldn't be surprising to me. Again, congrats on buying Bitcoin, because that was it was extremely dirt cheap, basically at the 19 out of 70. Like, come on, really. In respect to Dogecoin, it up about close to 4%, 4.36%. At the 45 out of 70 right now, so I would probably prefer 1375 to below from here. Cardano's up about 5%, bouncing from the 102. Obviously, if you bought in at anywhere below $1, congratulations, at 42 right now. So not the best in comparisons, more of a relative exercise right now. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are still better. Solana, I still like it. It's still really submerged at the 20 out of 70. So I like anywhere from current level to 80 for Solana. XRP is currently up about 4.10%. Anywhere from current level to the 55, which was a rock bottom, right? The 31 out of 70. So not terrible, not the best either, but I think, if you were able to buy in at the 55, congratulations. Polkadot's up about 5%, 1895, up about, just around, just a cusp about like approximating to the 20 mark, which is going to be resistance level. With a 33 out of 70, I like anywhere from current level to the 1550 would be the better level for us. Algorand's up about 6%, 95 right now, anywhere from current level to 79 will still be better level. 31 out of 70, so not terrible, but not the worst either. Shiba Inu's at the low 2000s at the moment. I like anywhere from low 2000s all the way to the low 1400 to 900 from here, with a 33 out of 70, so not the best, but anywhere from, like, I would say, as you break 2000 to below is fair game. MacTech's up about 6%. We're bouncing basically in between the level 143 to 175. I think we will consolidate. I think we'll have a reach to get to 175, contingent on how the overall market is going to be dragging up. So preferably for me, I would like anywhere from 143 to 120 from here. AVAX up about 2%. Again, I like anywhere from 59 to 50. Luna up about 2%. 62, 52 to 45 from here, based on our technical analysis. Back to risk management level for the respective coins that we identify here. Let me know if you missed specific questions. Definitely, the days before when everybody was panicking with high uncertainty was the best opportune time to incur the logical risk, right? So hopefully you guys were able to capture. Right now, obviously there's still uncertainty around the outlook going forward. So still be cautious, despite how positive it looks like today, right? And for the Patreon members, I'm still building up the list. So the list is getting up there now. I think it's gonna be like 120 collective crypto and stocks that I'm updating on a daily basis twice a day. And thank you again for your continuous questions. I really find them to be insightful, and you guys definitely do your research. So I appreciate that. I have a collective, really intelligent and hardworking investors that I'm working alongside with. So I really appreciate your participation, but also your collaboration as well. And let me know how it goes. I'll obviously watch out for the Fed's meeting later today. Obviously, the blockbuster earnings call for Tesla later today is also going to be exciting. So take it easy. Have a great days ahead and weeks ahead. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.